Question 10. Right, 0.006007 in standard form. Well, the first thing you've got to do is look beyond all of these zeros here, and then any digits that come after that, including any zeros that are between the 6 and the 7, turn it into a number between 1 and 10. So 6007 between 1 and 10 is going to become 6.007. We will look a little later as to why we need those zeros, and we can't just call it 6.7. So 6.7 is no good. It's got to be 6.007. We'll look at that later. Standard form has to have a times 10, and then we need to figure out what power of 10 that has to be. Well, to figure out the power of 10, you need to figure out how many places the decimal point has moved. So if I've now got the decimal point after the 6, it has moved 1, 2, 3 places. So power of 10 is going to be 3, but there's one problem. Because this is a tiny number and it's 0 point something, that tiny numbers have negative powers of 10. So it's 6.007 times 10 to the power of negative 3. So let's just double check as to why that's got to be negative and what the difference is if you do it with a positive power. I'm actually going to work both of these out. Times 10 to the power of positive 3. So remember, turning into standard form, you take the decimal point out. And then if it's a negative power, you move the decimal point to the left. So the point which would be here would go 1, 2, 3 places to the left and end up there. And then you fill in any empty gaps with zeros. So that's 0.00607. And that's what we had in the original question, which is why this is the right answer. If it's a positive power of 10, then you take the point out and you move the point 3 places to the right. So this point goes 1, 2, 3 and goes back in there. So that would just be 6007. So 6.007 times 10 to the power of negative 3 is 0.006007. But 6.007 times 10 to the power of 3 is 6007. The reason why we can't ignore these zeros between the 6 and the 7 is because if you did this and made it 6.7 times 10 to the power of negative 3, you would take the decimal point out and you would move the point 3 places, 1, 2, 3 to go there, and you would fill in with zeros and you would have 0.0067. But that's not what the original question is. We've actually missed out these zeros, and because they're between the 6 and the 7, we have to keep those zeros. So the correct answer to our question is this.